This is the Motorola Moto G5s Plus, a mid-ranger, 260 odd pounds, but it has a dual camera setup complete with a whole host of other smarts. This is my unboxing video, but before I jump into the box, if you're not already subscribed to BTech, subscribe. It's how you stay on top of everything that we do. Right, like I said, here in the UK, this is going to cost 260 odd pounds. It's available now, actually. You can go and pick it up. It is the successor to the very, very good Moto G5 Plus. The G5 Plus, however, has a slightly smaller screen, but some similarities as well. Fingerprint scanner below the screen, a stock flavor of Android, and an overload of parrot feathers. As you can see, parrots are a big theme with the Moto G series. Do not ask me why, but they are. So putting the G5 Plus down, let's talk about the G5s Plus a little more, because it is all in the S. You get some extra screen and you also get some extra snapping with that dual 13 megapixel camera. So around the box, it's green, it's colorful, and you've got some speckage. 5.5-inch full HD display, 2 gigahertz octa-core processor, that's the Snapdragon 625, 32 gig of storage available with either 32 or 64 gigabytes. The 32 gig version has 3 gig of RAM, the 64 gigabytes 4 gig of RAM, I do believe. Dual 13 megapixel camera. It says it's got Gorilla Glass. I know for a fact it's Gorilla Glass 3. It doesn't specify. It also talks a little bit about the camera and the 3000 milliamps of battery under the hood with a 5.5-inch display. 3000 milliamps of battery isn't a huge amount, but hopefully it will last a full day. 1080p resolution puts it on par with the iPhone's 8 Plus in terms of resolution, but I highly doubt it's quite as high quality a screen, but still a promising start for a £260 phone. Down at the base, you've also got a few more specs. You've got the fact it's that 3 gigabyte, 32 gigabyte combination. We've got the Lunar Grey variant, and I think that box is all expunged. Let's take off some sellotape, reveal the phone, pop it out, pop it down, pop the plastic off, and fire it up. Right, as it powers up, I'm going to put it down to one side. Let's just put it on top of the Moto G5 Plus right there, and we can take a look at the box contents. You got a little piece of cardboard, you got a pretty beefy instruction manual right there, as you can see, full color. That's going to be really helpful, and multi-language as well. You've also got a SIM eject tool, and you have some power. What's awesome is it is turbo power, so you should be able to charge this thing very, very quickly. Those 3000 milliamps filling up in no time flat. You also have a USB cable, and unfortunately for any future proofers out there, it is a micro USB. This is not a USB Type-C device, but that's one compromise you may be well prepared to make for a dual camera setup. Right, let's bring this phone back into frame and I can talk you around it. That 5.5-inch full HD display is looking pretty fine from the off. The front camera is 8 megapixels and it's also loaded up with a front flash. The right hand side, you can see volume rocker and power button. Like I said, that micro USB at the base. You also have a speaker, microphone, SIM card slot to the left hand side, and it takes an SD card as well. Around the back of that dual camera setup, 3.5mm jack up top, Motorola dimple, and this is a uni-body metal device and it feels very, very solid. In the hand, next to the Moto G5, it feels much, much more solid. The Moto G5, you can see, has a metal plate on the back. Doesn't feel quite as uni-body. So yeah, that's a really, really good start when it comes to in-hand feel. It's weighty, it has some weight behind it. Let me know if you want me to test anything out in the comments section below. Like this video, click that thumbs up button, like the channel, subscribe. It's how you stay on top of everything that we do. Thanks for watching.